Welcome to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, go Utes. Happy Monday night to everyone. You thought maybe we were going to take the week off. We're not taking the week off.
Who thought we were taking the
Even
week
though
off?
it's bye week. Well, the team gets a week off. We're not taking
No
the
way.
week off. Of course we're here. We're so happy to be here. We're glad to be here with all of you. Welcome to Utah Football Fans Podcast. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We want that thumbs up. We want you following along the channel. We want you on all of our social media sites, on Instagram and Twitter, and join the Facebook group so we can just talk about Utah football all day, every day. That's the best thing to do, isn't it? Make sure you're in the chat. We'd love to see you. Interact with us. Give us, maybe a super chat, a super thanks. That'd be even better. All right. How's everybody feeling after Saturday?
I'm good. We're all is right again, more or less.
More or less. We righted the ship a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, let's get right into it. I mean, we're going to go over the West Virginia game. We'll start off with some of the numbers that mattered from the Utah-West Virginia game. We'll go right off the bat here. 532 versus 346. Which was total yards. Utah had 532 versus West Virginia's 346. What is your first impression when you hear that, Gary?
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at offensively, we tore it up.
Yeah.
It was balanced too, really, between rushing, passing. Whenever you get 530 something yards, you had a superior day. So, yeah, it was great. Dampier had four TD passes and one rushing TD. He lit it up. So, yeah, it was just total domination, which I gotta admit that I was surprised because not that we would win by a wide margin, because I think I was like 34, 35, 13, something like that.
Yeah, we were all kind of in that window.
But I thought their defense would be a little bit better than that. But, hey, I'm pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, it's fantastic. I'll say the only thing that does bug me was the 260 yards rushing. Now, I understand some of that came at game was over and all that kind of stuff. But we were watching the game together. And we were still PO'd.
That's that West Virginia had 260 rushing yards.
Rushing yards.
Yeah. Yeah, that number is frustrating. You two are still yelling at the TV even
Don't-
towards
look,
the bitter end.
It wasn't you two.
Yes.
This guy over here.
Oh.
You
Were you upset? See, why is he
Yeah.
all like mellow and zen during the games that don't matter,
I don't
or
know.
the games that do matter?
You know, what
funny, though, 'cause-
bugged me was
it was.
some of these runs up the middle. You knew what was coming.
I know.
That's
but
all I'm saying.
We're up 49-7.
48.
Okay, 48-7, and they had a 23-yard run or whatever, and you would have. And then they show our offensive scores on the TV or our offensive stats, and he's like, "Oh, we're actually having a pretty good day." I mean, it
No,
was.
it wasn't.
It was. But I'm with you. There were a
You
couple
know,
times where it was
I
frustrating.
didn't want him to get anything.
You're not going to shut down a team completely every single game.
That's too many rushing yards, though, to give up to them, I feel like.
Yes.
Based on how the game was and the domination that I felt like we were showing, to give up 260 rushing yards felt surprising to
Okay,
me.
but 68 of those yards came from that one rush. It was a wide receiver end around or whatever it was.
it's-
And so, yeah, it's a lot of yards. I'm with you.
That's the only
Especially
downer.
when we're playing up, superior opponents over this. Yeah, you got to be able to close out a game, especially close out the game on the ground. I mean, that's what Texas Tech was able to do in those last 8 minutes, is run the ball on us. So that, I'm with you. That needs to tighten up. But holy crap, man, 532 yards.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I loved it. We threw the ball downfield. I think that was intentional to
Yeah.
try to do more of that. So
Yes.
yeah, it was great. I'm not surprised. Did we do what we should have done? Absolutely. But sometimes that doesn't work. But hey, took care of business and emphatically. So I'm happy about it.
For me, going into the game, I wanted to see 250 yards passing. That was important to me. And obviously it was to the team because there was a concerted effort to throw the ball more and to spread it out. So I loved to see that. Dampier had what? 237, and then he came out, and then Thicklin comes in and he throws for 53. The other thing that I loved was 4 different dudes caught touchdown passes. We had a wide receiver, a running back, and 2 separate tight ends catch touchdowns in that game. I thought that was excellent, that it was spread out. It was a wide receiver, tight ends, running back. So the distribution of the ball was fantastic.
I felt like the creativity was back that we had been lacking a little bit from the week before.
I mean, 10 different dudes caught passes on Saturday.
So here's some other numbers for you. 7 for 7 and 5 for 5. So that's Ryan Davis and Dallin Bentley both caught 100% of the passes that they were thrown. So Ryan Davis 7 for 7, and then Bentley was 5 for 5.
David had 100 yards.
Yeah,
that was
and
his
some
best
of the
game.
catches he made were fantastic.
And his touchdown was great. So it's great to see him even produce even more. And yeah, it's we were talking about it. I'm so conditioned to a Ute receiver not completing that play. So the fact that he caught it, gets hit, he pops up in the end zone, it's a touchdown, was kind of surprising. It was great.
Fantastic.
All right, here's some other numbers for you. We had a 15-play, 94-yard drive.
Great.
Which it's kind of funny. You look at that and go, dang, but actually that's the second longest drive of the season. We had a 95-yard drive against Cal Poly.
Mm-hmm.
So gotta love those long, drawn out.
It's always impressive.
15-play, 94-yard drive. 2 for 2 and 6 for 6. That was our kicker. So 2 for 2 field goals. Both of them were from they were 33-yard field goal, but still. And then 6 for 6 point after. So felt like we were getting him back in the swing of things a little bit.
Get his confidence back. We need it. We're going to need it.
You're right. At some point, it's going to come down big
it.
game, and he needs to hit a 48-yard field goal.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you got to get that confidence. It's like anyone who's played golf, you got to see that ball go straight. Basketball, you got to see the ball go through the hoop. I'm sure a kicker's the same way, that you see the ball go through the uprights a handful of times in a row, and you kind of get in that rhythm. So it was good to see him hit those. So
we're talking about kickers. So 0 is also a number on here. James, you want to talk about 0?
Punts, baby. 0 punts the entire game.
That's insane, actually.
That's crazy.
We never punted the ball.
Yeah. The entire game.
Fantastic.
That is amazing.
I mean,
what were we in the red zone?
Oh, I don't know. 100%.
Were we 100%? Well, I think we were.
Well, we would have been, because
I mean
touchdowns.
I don't know what our field goal distances were.
Well, we did 2 field goals.
But were they within the 20?
They were both 33-yard field goals. So where does that put you?
19. No, what does that put you? I don't know.
Somebody with them. I can't.
Someone knows. Regardless, but I mean, it was still excellent, and a lot of TDs. But West Virginia,
yeah, they were. I mean, they're down.
They're down.
They didn't have an offense really. No passing threat to.
Had 4 QBs play. Was it? Or was it 5? I can't remember.
Well, and we understand. I mean, we understand their team is basically decimated with injuries. We totally get. I mean, we understand.
So what?
Hey, of all. Well,
you don't get sympathy.
So what?
Trust me.
So what?
But we understand of anyone who can understand how it feels. But Utah had the better talent, in my opinion. All right, number 1. This was a negative. We threw 1 interception, and we did not have any takeaways from them. They didn't have any turnovers.
They threw the ball 13 times, so it's hard to get a pick on 13 tries.
Still
true, but to not force any fumbles, to not have any turnovers, we lost the turnover battle there.
True, but the thing on the pick, it's hard. It was right after they went for it on 4th down. We got the short field, and we went for it, try to score, and it was a bad read, picked it off. I didn't have a problem with that pick, just because you're trying to score, you're trying to capitalize on that moment. But yeah, we lost the turnover battle. That's very rare.
Was it saying it just slipped out of his hand, Dampier or something? Or
it wasn't a great throw.
No, it was a bad throw, I think. Just bad.
It was a bad throw. I don't have a problem with the play call. It was the execution was poor.
Right.
Yeah.
One other negative is we had 5 penalties for 43 yards, which
That's probably pretty
compared
average.
to last week, we only had 2 though. So I don't know.
I'll take 5.
I'll take 5.
They had 6
depending
penalties,
on when
so
and all that kind of stuff. But it's not exorbitant. No, I don't think it is personally. You don't want any, but
we were the
Well,
other big number.
there's only certain teams that don't ever get called for
you can
for certain
hold,
penalties.
you can hold and
every play.
you can hold every play and never get a call.
We also were 8 for 8 on third downs
those
in
one-
the
that
first
one
half
team.
too.
Yeah.
That's
8 for 8?
8 for 8. It's a huge number.
Here's a bonus number. This one's for Gary.
Oh,
Someone brought it up.
I know. I just saw in the chat someone brought up. Dampier's QBR was 90.7.
Gary, is that good?
You decide. Is that good?
Is that good?
I don't know.
Yes, it's good.
You know, it's
yeah,
Excellent.
it's
The
Gary
dude
has QBR tattooed across his back. It's just
all the
giant
way.
QBR. That's all
Across
it
his
is.
shoulder
these guys are so
blades.
full of crap.
It's true. Take your shirt off. Show them.
Wait,
They'd all be jealous.
Okay.
90.7 QBR.
Excellent. Great game.
And you know,
It was the best in the
And
conference.
I'll tell you
was
why,
best in
because
the
people were
conference.
giving him, people outside of the U, other fan bases were giving Dampier crap,
Idiots.
yes,
and some Utah fans
after last
were
week.
giving Dampier crap.
Yeah.
And so when he comes out and plays like that, lights it up, gets a QBR and other quarterback ratings, he's right up there.
Mhm.
I love it. It's great.
Well, and see, this is where it does piss me off a little bit because, yeah, he didn't play his best last week. He did have an injury, but we were also playing the number 1 team in the Big 12. And yet he's fallen off like everybody's lists because of one game against what I think is the best team in the Big 12.
He keeps playing like this, he'll skyrocket right back up because there's now the competition takes a level up. Obviously, Texas Tech,
Yes.
but just the baseline level of competition from this point forward. So if he puts up numbers and games like this going forward, yeah, he'll be right back in it. So
Colby, that's a great idea. We need to get Gary a custom jersey with QBR
My name.
as the name on the back of it.
I like it.
Colby's with all the great ideas.
I
He
like
just
it.
comes up with all the
So
good ideas.
Dampier, as Dampier goes, is how this team is going to go. That's just as factual as you can get. If he continues to put up good numbers, take care of the football, be efficient, run when he needs to run. That was one thing about this game. They didn't run him in crazy situations. He only had 33 rushing yards, I think. So do those things, then, hey, we're right back on it. But again, he needs to do it against good level competition. We've proven we can beat the wheels off people who are inferior. Now it's time to do it against teams that are going to be on our same level. So, but I loved it, man. It was fun. It was fun.
I mean, unfortunately, I think we should mention the injuries that happened. I mean,
Yeah, we should.
Richie, and as of right now of us recording, we don't have any information on any of
So
these.
we're aware of.
We looked like right before we got on here, we couldn't see any because there was no press conference today because it's a bye week. As far as we can tell, there was no media availability. So nothing's been said about the injuries, but Nate Ritchie's looked real bad. He went out, in the first few minutes of the game and then was on crutches later on in the game.
His doesn't look good, but
His doesn't look
Benny, all the word that I've read and heard was it's not long term. He'll be fine.
He could have played in the second half,
So I'm hoping that's right. I'm
Supposedly.
hoping
I
that's
mean,
right.
was the report from the expert.
supposedly.
So I think that's probably true. And we have this bye week. So unless someone else knows stuff. Thanks, Steve.
Steve.
Thank you. But the other one, Parker got hurt, but he came back in and played, so
He's
that was
fine.
good. But the other one
Thank
was
heavens.
Vakalahi.
Yeah.
And I do worry about his.
Yeah.
And that's a big one if we lose him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, there were two in that game that, obviously we just haven't heard. But man, it would sure be nice to hear they're not long term. They'll be back in 2, 3
For ASU. Well,
But here's the thing. Bye week.
It's the perfect time.
It's the perfect time right now for a bye week.
Perfect time to have the bye week.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's ASU's bye week also. So
Yeah,
we're
it's
both
fine.
We're both going to come off bye weeks, but is there anything else with
Yeah.
West Virginia that you want to
I
mention?
saw it here and I was going to bring it up. Daniel Bray.
Bray.
Daniel Bray. Was he 14? That is not. What's his number?
I don't
Anyway,
know off the
he
bat.
came in the fourth quarter. I think was it third quarter? And instantly you saw this speed,
That guy.
and dynamics that he had. And Whittingham has said
We need to get
he's
him.
going to get more in there. Now he's young. I mean, he's a freshman.
Dude,
But
you
you,
gotta
get that guy's speed involved. It was just markedly different after watching the whole game. All of a sudden, he gets in there. Now, I understand the time of the game that it was. Okay, we all get that. But you could also see the burst and the speed. And that would be such a nice element
Mm-hmm.
to have. So hopefully,
To add in there.
add into the mix.
What number? What's his number?
Bray's number 13.
13. Saw
But then there
Johnson
was-
on the sideline. Unfortunately, he's not
Just
playing.
gonna say. So you're talking about speed. Where's Nate
I don't
Johnson?
know.
Well, we don't know what's going on.
I don't know
what's going on.
He had that fumble, and
Haven't
it's
seen him
been it.
since.
I know.
We also had that Bryce Duke,
And
number,
Duke played.
number 25. He looked great too.
And that it was nice to be able to get some of our second string guys in.
Mhm.
You don't necessarily expect to be able to do that in a conference game.
True.
So that's very helpful to let Ficklin get some more reps and these other
Ficklin,
dudes.
dude.
He'll be
Ficklin's so
good.
fun to watch.
He puts on a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
He had some, I mean, he had, what do we count? 5 broken tackles on that one scramble.
Shifty.
He's great. He's shifty. He's fun to watch.
He's shifty, but it's just great. He definitely needs the like in-game experience against these conference opponents. So it's fantastic to be
That's
able to
good.
throw
Loving
in
it.
your twos. One other thing we'll mention is Coach Beck was named the CBS Coordinator of the Week for the Big 12.
I think it's the second time he's got it.
It's awesome.
Oh, I think you're right.
That's awesome.
So
I mean,
yeah, accolades for our offense.
it is awesome. That's not out of the 16 teams, he gets it again.
Mhm.
Congrats, man. I think that's a great honor. You know, guys who watch the games sees what he's doing, sees what he calls on the field. Yeah. I think it's beautiful.
Who's in the chat? Who was there? I mean,
Steph was there.
I know Stephanie was there. I know some other people traveled to the game. And I mean, I guess, the crowd left like after the first
Oh
quarter.
my
It
gosh.
seemed like, I mean, they didn't have a huge
I
crowd to
know.
begin with, but
It was disappointing. I got to be really honest. I get it. Your team is awful, but I had always been told that the West Virginia crowd is crazy.
yeah.
It's a really tough environment. It's unbelievable. Don't give me that.
I am giving you that look. Come on, man.
No,
What-
that's what we've heard.
I've been told that for years.
They're getting blown out.
I
Are you going to
understand.
sit there?
Okay, here's my question.
Yes,
to you.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I am gonna sit
Yeah,
there.
I've done that.
Plus, what else you gonna do in West Virginia?
Oh my! Make moonshine.
I mean, I've heard great
No, I
things about
think-
Morgantown, but they show the crowd at halftime, and it's 80%. Now it was raining. You're getting blown out. I get all
They're
of
not a
that.
good team. It's not. Come on.
I know, but anyways. All right. Well, let's move along. It is bye week, so we don't have a game this week. However, it was announced today that the ASU game is at 8:15 p.m. Night game, baby.
I love it, man.
I'm so happy.
I hope everyone is in for that.
8:15. Everything is right about that. Everything.
I mean, there's rumbling. Everyone's saying, is it going to be the blackout? Is it going to? I don't know. They haven't said,
Haven't
but
heard.
Who knows?
it would make sense for it to be the blackout.
That'd be so sweet.
Blackout versus ASU at 8:15 on
Big
ESPN.
game.
Huge game. For the
Massive game.
conference. It's
such a
perfect.
big game.
8:15 is so great because your kids are asleep. You don't have to worry about it. All the activities of the day are done.
Yeah.
If you want to tailgate,
You
you've
can
got
tailgate.
all
You
day.
You can finally tailgate.
You can be drunk, recover, and be in the stadium all in the same day.
and then get drunk again.
And then get drunk again. It's great.
It's
That's
a
my
perfect
plan.
time for the Gary cocktail, by the way.
Oh, I'm gonna need 2.
That is true.
I'm
You'll need it.
gonna
That
need
is true.
2.
An 8:15
8:15. You
kickoff.
do it at the proper time. You're jacked for the whole game. And then
Okay, so what time are you supposed to drink it?
6-ish.
No, later than that. I need that Red Bull to last. Drink it like 7:30.
Like as you're walking,
As you're walking
over to the
in.
stadium.
No,
You
you
drink
have
it.
to mix it. Let
Okay,
it
you
get it
mix it and then you walk
fully
with
in
it.
your system.
It's gotta
How
get
long
in-
does it take
it's
for you
gotta
to
get
drink it?
in your bloodstream, James.
You sip it at 6, and by the time
You sip it.
yeah, it's not you don't down it.
Hey, listen.
It's sipping. That's why you have the ice in
you
there.
can take it however you want it.
You sip it, let it filter into your system and your bloodstream.
Anyway, it's a perfect time for Gary cocktail.
It is. We're gonna have to bring some of the ingredients to the tailgate so we
It's
can
perfect though.
have some mixology going on over at the tailgate. Of course, we're gonna get into
Better
all
be a
of that
blackout.
next week. Next week we will preview ASU, but it was just announced today the game time, so
Great time.
it's great. It's
No,
gonna.
I
It's
mean,
a big game.
We got a
Massive
10
game.
a.m. and now we get this.
Oh.
Let's go. We're all bitching and whining. Let's
all
go.
over the place.
I wasn't, but some of you
October
were.
11th. It's gonna
Some
be
of y'all were.
hoodie weather. Oh,
It's a Pac-12 after dark. And
oh!
it's Pac-12 after dark. Doesn't it just give you the nostalgia vibes?
Yeah.
The 8:15
4 to
Pac-12
5 hour.
matchup.
And then I get home at 2 a.m. and I don't fall asleep till 5 a.m.
No. Then you have to get up the next morning.
Get up the next morning.
Or you just stay in
I'm
bed.
gonna stay in
You
bed
know, it's
that
fine.
day.
Okay. We're gonna move along. We are going to do some burning questions surrounding this last weekend of college football. So I don't. Let's first just kind of mention some of the games that happened. We'll first mention Big 12, and then we'll go through some of the national games that happened. So it all began Friday night with ASU and TCU. Speaking of ASU, that ASU TCU. That's hard to say. ASU
ASU
TCU.
ASU and TCU.
Yeah,
ASU.
ASU. That's true. They're our next opponent. So from now on, they are officially ASU.
People are gonna get all mad about that one too.
If you're,
How disrespectful! It's funny.
we've been saying it for years.
funny.
Go. Don't
Relax,
take it so seriously.
Tony. Yes.
Someone asked if we were still New Jersey Devils fans, which I am, but Mammoth is number one, just to get that out of the way.
Yeah, someone in the chat was asking, and again, we'll answer some questions this episode because it's kind of our Q&A episode too. But yeah, someone asked if the Mammoth are now our NHL team, and yes,
Absolutely.
no, they have to be. I'm not going to be one of those ones that's like holding
It
on
is.
to the other ones. Anyway, okay,
we'll come back.
Big 12 games that happened over the weekend. So ASU and TCU Friday night. ASU won 27-24.
It was a fun game,
It was a fun game to watch.
but my
TCU,
gosh,
what the freak, man?
TCU.
I know. TCU, I was cheering for you.
Oh yeah, big time.
Horn Frogs, I was cheering for
Their
you.
She likes their
uniforms
unis.
were
I
beautiful.
love the Horn Frog uniforms.
They were beautiful. I almost
Ew.
tweeted it. I didn't.
ASU,
Hey, credit to ASU. They back-to-back weeks they've stolen wins that they should not have had.
sometimes Dillingham, though, does the weirdest
He does
the
weird
weirdest
stuff.
decision making at the end of games. Well, maybe we'll talk about it next week more. It's just the weirdest things.
TCU, though,
TCU.
they are prolific on offense, but it went sort of weird. They couldn't block anybody.
It was
after a while.
weird.
It was, I don't know, man.
And then
Yeah.
you fumble it. I don't know. It was a good game though. It was fun.
Iowa State beat Arizona.
Nah.
Not really surprised there.
No.
Cincinnati beat Kansas by 3.
That surprised me.
Cincinnati's good, people.
Cincinnati's well,
They're good.
Maybe a little dark horse there.
they're better than I expected. I'll
They're
say
better,
that.
yeah,
Beating
they're-
Kansas, that's great.
I'm telling you.
Kansas State beat UCF. What the?
They're both
How does Alex Grinch still have a job?
I know.
Can somebody explain this to me? He's the D coordinator for UCF. What were you thinking? You didn't see his resume at USC and go, there's a red flag
The
here.
resume was I don't teach guys how to tackle, and they were like, "You're hired." I don't know.
Baylor beat Oklahoma State, which, okay.
Not surprising. Although
Uh,
Oklahoma State did look better since they fired their head coach, so that's
God.
something.
Yeah,
yeah,
well, they were
that-
so bad, anything looks better.
That
That's true.
happened after we recorded
Yeah,
last
this-
week,
this-
right?
that's breaking
we
news. We're
haven't-
breaking news
yeah,
here.
we didn't get a chance to talk about Gundy getting fired. I'm sorry, but why? That's so rude to do that to a guy that's been there for 20 plus years. 4 games into the season.
Yeah, but they're
You're not going to get any. You're not going
Yeah.
to save your season. Let him finish out the year.
Yeah, maybe.
I do get that.
It should have happened prior to this year. They should have made him retire before this year. I don't know. I think it's crap to fire him.
Or make him retire and have him come out and say, I'm going to retire instead of canned.
I know. I think it's disrespectful to a guy
But he didn't
who's
want to
been
get cut.
there.
He didn't want to.
He didn't want to leave. He was fire me
I
or
know.
I'm here, so
I'm
I
here.
don't know.
I know.
Hey,
So let him
I
finish the year.
I get what you're saying.
Out of respect for someone who's been there for 20 plus years,
I know.
Colorado blew it.
God, that was a crap fest of a game.
Yes, it certainly was. Okay, let's
Mid
go.
teams right there.
Shoot garbage teams,
It's
man.
garbage
Every
teams.
completion was a pass to the side. It was
was.
anyway.
Woo!
Keep going.
Okay, now so that was kind of the Big 12, and then the big games around the country.
Some good games. this
Oh my
weekend.
gosh.
Holy cow!
So Ole Miss ended up beating LSU 24-19, so that was an upset. Bama beat Georgia.
You guys were both cheering for Bama.
I was. Can you believe that?
Well, now,
Can
yeah,
you
because
believe that?
Saban's gone. I don't mind DeBoer. I didn't want Kirby Smart to win. No freaking way.
Kirby Smart drives me nuts.
Nice job, Bama.
I can't stand either one of those teams.
Plus,
Oh, okay.
But my hatred for Bama
so you were cheering for
is
Georgia?
to my core.
See, that's
Yes.
pathetic, man.
Yes.
I just
Sorry.
I
No, it's
wanted
not.
Bama to break their home winning streak, so they did.
Okay.
I don't know. I just found myself
Look, I get it.
going for the roll tide, baby.
I get it.
No, I'm not that far.
Ooh, dang, gross. Oh, also, here's a question. I got a question. We might get to this game, but keep going, and then I'll ask Gary my question.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep going because there was lots of other games. So A&M beat Auburn.
Yeah.
You know what though? We got to talk about the one on Friday night. Hello,
Yeah.
the upset. Florida State getting beat by Virginia.
That was such a fun game to watch.
That was happening
To
on
go from
Friday
that
night.
Florida
game
State.
Straight to the TCU game. The college football weekend was outstanding.
That's what I'm saying. So Friday night, you had the TCU, ASU, and then the same time, Florida State's getting upset by Virginia, and the crowd is rushing the field, and the guy gets
Getting
stampeded,
Stampeding people.
Trampled.
trampled.
There's going to be a melee one of these days. It's going to be ugly.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now,
Just saying.
the amount of meetings I sat through when I worked at the U and was over the muss about field storming and the safety issues and all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. And we would always say to them, put stairs in front of the student section to make it safer. And they'd say no. The fact that Virginia just lets their students.
It's a hill.
They were along the sides ready to roll
I
if they won.
know.
That was crazy.
It's insane.
The
And
ball hadn't even hit the ground basically, and they were in the end zone. It was
I saw a tweet from somebody that said, like, that was the best field storming ever. And it's also going to be the field storming that ends all field storming.
I watched. It was like a wave.
It was wild.
Also, here's
Oh,
my take.
man.
Here's my take. If you run up to a player, get in his face and flip him off, said player should be able to drop you.
I agree.
No consequences.
Just tackle you.
No, drop,
Punch him in the face. Make him go down.
Oh.
Go out for 10 seconds.
That is the guy. You don't have the right to run up to somebody this close and just boom right in his face, so you can post it on social media. He should be able to just boom, and then that sort of thing will stop.
I'm just saying. It's
I
you're gonna get
give me
It's
that
going to be a riot
give
one
me
of these
that
days, man.
petition. I will sign
Mhm.
that.
Okay, other ones to note. Illinois beat USC.
Gary, who are you cheering for in that one?
You were cheering for USC?
Say it.
I wanted USC to win.
What a traitor.
Can
are.
you? He was cheering.
What's
for,
wrong with that?
No, stop. He was cheering for Bama and USC in the same weekend. I don't even know.
I don't want.
Who is this right
Hey,
here? Who is this
I didn't
guy?
want Illinois.
Why. You wanted
We have a connection with
yes, and we hate them.
USC. I get that. There's a nice rivalry, but hey,
They killed
cheer
your-
for who you want
your
to, man.
precious Pac-12. They murdered your
Yeah,
Pac-12,
they are to blame.
and he was rooting for them to win a football game.
I just think it's hilarious that they lost. Lincoln Riley can lose.
It was so
every-
great.
He can lose every game. I don't care.
And hey, their defense has not improved.
I may have lost my mind, but I can't help it. I'm watching the game going, come on, USC.
I mean, they
You're
should have won.
embarrassing
It's
what was
embarrassing.
one.
It was embarrassing. They should have won that game.
It's embarrassing. And then the Oregon Penn State.
Fire Gary.
Fire Gary.
People are
Yeah.
not happy with you.
No, it's I don't know what was going on.
Check Gary's drink. Yeah, what's in there? If I put a match over it, would it go up?
It's like a flambe. Personally, I think the best game of the weekend was Oregon Penn State. I mean, it was hard because Bama and Georgia was going on at the exact same time. But here is the first burning question about all of this.
That was such a great game.
Was this the best weekend we've had of college football so far this season?
Whoa.
Wait a
Time out.
minute here.
No, answer the dang question.
Hold on.
I guess it was. Yeah. There were more meaningful games this weekend
Okay.
than previous when we had all the patsies. What I'm saying, though, so you're going to cheer for Oregon? They helped blow up the league, too.
No.
See, here it is. See how this works?
No.
They cheer for Oregon.
No.
Wait a second.
It is
You were cheering for Oregon too, though.
It
Yeah,
is
but
so
I was cheering for USC.
No, it is not the same.
No, freak. Why isn't it the same?
Oregon had to follow after it had already been blown up by USC.
No,
Yes.
they could have stayed and kept it together.
Well, no, they couldn't have.
Oh, you see how this works in
no,
here?
and everybody knows
Everyone
it.
knows.
No, they
You-
know
Chat,
that she's
chat,
a hypocrite.
Chat.
Oh my gosh.
Say it. Everyone in the chat was cheering.
If you're cheering for Oregon,
Oregon,
then it's the same as cheering for
It is
USC.
not the same.
it's not the same.
And you know what? It's not the same because Oregon and Utah have a mutual respect for each other. USC is just garbage.
Correct.
So I did want Oregon, no question about it.
That was a good game.
Okay, so
They almost-
That was a
Choked,
terrible
though,
throw in
dude.
the end, though.
okay, yeah.
They almost choked. It was a terrible.
So was
throw
this the best weekend?
by a mile?
Yeah, a lot of great games.
It's the best weekend
Important
for a while.
games.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Penn State and Oregon are both playoff teams.
They're both probably going to get in
Penn-
anyway.
Penn
That's
State,
the
though. Penn State,
I don't
the most
know.
they ride on borrowed.
Yeah.
Like it's unbelievable. They haven't beat anybody. They're always losing to the best teams, and yet they're always top 10, top 10, top
They
10.
were ranked
Do
what?
nothing.
They
do
were
nothing.
third.
Ranked third. Why? I don't know. It's unbelievable.
It absolutely was the best weekend because sometimes these weekend slates where you look at it and go, "Oh, this is going to be so awesome." Sometimes they're huge disappointments. But this weekend wasn't. It was like it lived up to the hype. So,
I mean, even this, we'll talk about it, but this weekend's a major drop off from last week.
Maybe, but there's some critical games. Though,
There's some
in the
critical-
Big 12.
I mean, now
per
that
se.
we're in conference,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
there's some
massive.
huge
Yeah.
games. But as far as like going from game to game to game, from 10 o'clock all the way till
well, and from
8:30
Friday night
from Friday night.
and then all day.
Yeah,
Saturday.
great
Little
games.
burnout.
Ah,
No.
yes, and the whiteout. That is
Whiteout's
one
really
thing
cool.
about Penn State when it looked so cool.
It is really cool. Okay, well, here's the second question. Who's your top 4 teams in the country right now? This is hard.
It was hard.
James, you going first?
Yeah, I didn't write it down. I should have written it down. I think it goes my top. I think Oregon's one. I've been saying Oregon's the best team for since the season began.
I did until they almost choked. That's the only thing.
Yeah, the thing about it though is, I'm going to overtime. Not great, but they pulled it off. So I've got
Yeah, I'll give
Oregon
it to
1, Ohio State 2, Miami 3, and then that 4 spot. It's so hard. There's a lot of teams, but I don't know. Oklahoma. I'll just put Oklahoma.
No, man, their
Oklahoma.
QB's out.
Oh, that's right. He's having surgery.
He is.
I take it back.
Mateer.
The fact that they're
That's right. He was balling too. And I'm not an Oklahoma
He was
fan.
like
Texas.
Tyson.
Get out of your mind, Dave.
Texas
What
and
the
Penn State
freak?
are the same. They haven't done anything
They got
to prove
to
it.
no QB.
They have Arch Manning.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's got a last name. Congratulations.
Shouldn't be in the top
Why are you in the
4.
top?
Okay, who's your top 4?
I gotta come up with 4.
Oh,
I
you
guess-
never came up. Oh, yeah, because you're not doing.
Yeah, I can't do Oklahoma if they Ole Miss
You're right, dilly.
beating LSU, and plus their uniforms are beautiful too. So I'm gonna throw and Lane
Those
Kiffin.
blue
Yeah.
ones.
I kind of like Lane Kiffin.
Did you see how Lane Kiffin's daughter is dating the LSU defensive guy?
Did not see that.
Did you see him barf and skeet himself?
No,
Look it up.
I'm not gonna look at
Wade?
who.
No, the boyfriend.
Whit Weeks.
He puked on the side.
Oh,
I
I
think he
saw that.
stained himself too.
What the heck was going on with him?
They think Lane because
I saw him vomit.
they had dinner.
Lane poisoned him.
We're
They-
starting that.
She poisoned him, so he was
Starting that rumor?
having it.
Yeah,
Look it
Ole
up.
Miss.
Look it up.
Ole Miss is good.
Okay, so Ole Miss
Colby.
is your 4.
Sure.
Okay, Gary.
It's really
Who's
for
your
me.
top
It's
4?
top 3, and then there's a big drop off.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I went Ohio State, Oregon, Ole Miss, Miami.
Yeah.
Miami's interesting to me
Those are my
They're
top
fun,
4 right
they
now.
also have
As of
Cristobal
today, I mean,
as their head coach, and that's not going to
but
end
all
well.
of this is so subjective.
I know, that's why it's fun.
It's crazy, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
But here's the thing. We're always mad at the polls and saying, you got to wait till week 4. You got to wait till week 5. Well, here we are.
Here we are. So now, you're starting to get.
You're starting to get a picture of who is and who
Uh-huh.
isn't good.
I don't know.
Braden's got Notre Dame at 1.
Notre Dame at 1, even though they've
boy.
lost a million times. No, I'm saying Oregon's 1. After watching them, I get it. It came down to the end, but the way they found
I'm
the
good
way
with it.
to win, I think Oregon's 1. Ohio State, I think they're fantastic. I just don't know that they're number 1. They've played Texas. That was the only team that they've really played. And
Washington is a good team, and it was on the road, and that's a good win. And they dismantled Washington. I thought it'd be closer, so that's a good win.
So yeah, I'd say Oregon, Ohio State, probably Miami, but I don't know. Oh, see, Matthew's saying he thinks Miami's going to lose Florida State.
No,
I don't know.
sorry,
I don't see
sorry.
that.
Miami's beat
Matthew, you're
FSU,
jumping the gun,
brother.
dude.
I-
What are you doing?
Follow
Fourth,
Fourth, you know what? I'm going to go rogue. Texas Tech. Why not? Why can't a Big 12 team be in the top 4?
Honestly,
Why can't they? Like,
I
all
know.
this is so subjective. Nobody really knows anything yet. Everyone's going to start to get into conference play now, and now's where you're really going to see.
Hey, I'm good with it.
But the Big 12 should have a team that high up.
this love fest for SEC, Big
Oh,
10.
it's-
I mean, they've got the
Are you
they've got the
surprised,
best
man?
11
Are you
teams.
surprised?
No, they don't, and it's proven every year. I mean, holy crap! So yeah, I like it.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, we're
Good.
going to
When
put a
you
Big 12
spend
team in
that
there.
much money,
You should be in the top.
you
4.
should be in the top 5.
Exactly. Okay.
I mean, I wish I had oil money.
Last question, just in this section. Do you think that all the other conferences are now going to follow suit the way the ACC did their little referee? So if you were watching Friday night, the Florida State Virginia game, whenever there was a referee review, we actually got to see them talking to each other. You got to
Was
hear
great.
the conversations between the review booth and the referee and what they were saying to each other. And it was amazing.
I love it.
And I think they're doing it in the effort to be transparent so that there's
It's
not
great.
all this question about refs. So do you think the other conferences are going to follow suit with this?
I don't think so.
Especially the SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
there is no shot the SEC ever will. It's more likely that it's something the Big 12 would do. Maybe. Do I want them to do it? Absolutely.
Yeah, I want every game to
I want
have
every
that.
game to have it. I want the NFL to have it. There's no reason. Here's the thing. There's no reason not to. It has been proven how awesome it is to listen in
It was interesting.
and have the conversation. You're listening and going, okay, this is why they're making that call.
Say the Big 12's doing it. Are we doing it?
No, the Big 12's not doing it. I've watched
It
a
was
ton of their
Colby
games.
said Big 12 is I haven't seen it in the Big 12. It seems like the only one I've seen
It's ACC.
was the game on Friday night that I was watching.
Because I've watched the Clemson game, they did it, and then the Florida State game, they did it. So it's the ACC has implemented it. There's no reason not to implement it. Transparency, but they're not going to.
I'm not really. I mean, it was cool, but I'm not that enamored with it. I want live mics on the field. I want to hear what everyone's saying.
Well,
Bag the other stuff.
then they won't be able to show it on
that'd be great.
Well, that's pay-per-view, like I've been saying for
that's
years.
pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view, open mics.
Gary wants the pay-per-view.
Then you
I
really
want that.
get it.
No, I want that in the NHL playoffs. That's
Oh,
what
I want it all year long.
Can
I
you
want the
imagine?
mics.
Can you imagine the things?
Live mics, NHL,
imagine
and I'll
the things
pay
that are
the
said.
pay-per-view.
Oh boy. All right, we're going to move on. But before we do, if it's game day or even just every day, you deserve a winning smile. And at Thomas Orthodontics in Spanish Fork, Dr. Thomas has the playbook, braces, clear aligners, and a custom plan to get your teeth in perfect shape. Don't sit on the sidelines. Make sure you are following them at Thomas Braces on Instagram for hilarious reels and an easy way to book your free consultation. And then once you get your consultation, you mention Utah football fans for $500 off your full treatment. So follow them on Instagram at Thomas Braces, mention Utah football fans, and you get $500 off. Kick off your journey to a championship smile with Thomas
Perfect
Orthodontics
smile.
today.
I will say, genuinely, they had a reel this last week, their Instagram account, that made me laugh
Laugh out
out
loud.
loud. Go to their page and watch. It made me laugh out loud.
They're creative.
It was
with what they
creative.
do.
It was they messed with Dr. Thomas pretty good. So it was funny.
All right, so here's where we're gonna really piss some people
This is the
off.
fun part right here.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Feel free to.
We are going to take the Big 12 and put them into 4 tiers.
The teams.
The teams.
The coaches by looks. Oh, that's how I did.
Oh, well, that would be a whole different story. No, we're going to take, at this point in the season, where do these teams land? Obviously, tier 1 is the highest. Tier 4 is the lowest. How do we want to do this? Do we each want to say just our tier 1? Or do we want to start?
No. Go
do
tier
we want
1.
to start at the
Tier
bottom?
1. Okay.
Do you want to start at the
Tier
bottom?
1 teams as of right now
Okay.
in the Big 12.
So we're
We
starting
got 4
tier 1.
tiers.
Who's going first?
You're the.
Okay, I'll go first. My tier 1, Texas Tech, Iowa State, ASU, and Utah. Tier 1, baby.
Gary.
My tier 1 is Texas Tech and Iowa State.
No, you have to have 4.
I don't have to have 4.
I don't have to have 4. That's not in the
I'm
rules.
going tier 1 right now. Those are the 2 tiers.
I did it equally, people.
Well, that's-
You
well,
have
that's
to do
your-
4,
that's good
4,
for
4,
you.
and 4.
That's stupid. That's
Okay.
incorrect.
Whatever. Mine is the correct way.
Tier 1, I just put those 2.
My tier 1 is Texas Tech. They, to me, are on a tier of their own. As of-
Okay,
as
fair
of
enough,
right now,
man.
they are the best team. They're by themselves until proven otherwise.
Wait a minute here.
Yeah, I guess that makes
Tech.
sense.
Oh, yeah, we're all in agreement. TCU. Come on, man. ASU.
Colby,
Come
they
on,
ch-
Colby.
They choked.
All right.
Okay, tier
Okay.
2.
Well,
If
I
this
have
makes you
4
happy,
because
I
I
have
did it.
4
I
in
did
that
it
one.
equally. I split it up equally.
Go.
Okay.
Me.
My tier 2 then is Baylor, TCU, Houston, and Cincinnati.
Okay.
Gary,
So I've got a bunch in tier 2 because they're still in this.
you guys are such cop-outs.
There was no rules on this.
Bryn,
There's
do whatever you
there's
want to do.
16 teams, and we did 4 tiers. So you just equal it out.
No, that's what
perfectly.
your brain
That's
said. Not
stupid
just saying-
logic.
tier 1. Who are they? Who should be
Okay,
tier
go
2?
ahead,
So
tier
I
2.
basically put Utah's tier 2.
Okay.
Okay. But I put ASU, Houston, Cincinnati, Baylor, Kansas, and TCU as of right now. That's my tier 2.
So we have a lot of the same.
Iowa State, ASU, Utah, Baylor. Tier 2.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Tier 3. Mine is Arizona, Kansas, UCF, and another team that shall not be
Yeah,
named.
tier 3, BYU.
Oh, he named them.
Do that. It's the first time
UCF.
I said
You
the
said their
in
name.
probably 6 years.
Kansas State, and Arizona. Those are my tier. That's my tier 3 teams of the Big 12.
Say yours again.
You can leave one of them out.
BYU, UCF, Kansas State, Arizona.
Okay.
I've got Arizona, UCF, Cincy, Houston, and TCU.
No, you're wrong.
TCU,
That's
I
low.
want so badly to put them
Tier
in
3?
Yeah. How can I put TCU in tier 2 when they choke like that?
Because
No.
they're
I watched the game and
No.
it's
they're
the,
good,
they're
dude. You're making a huge
Oh, I'm making a huge mistake.
misread here.
So that's my tier 3.
Okay, my tier 4 is Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Colorado, and West Virginia.
I just have 3: Oklahoma State, West Virginia, and Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado, West Virginia, K-State, I have in the bottom tier, and Oklahoma State.
Yeah, see, I struggled with Kansas State and UCF because I actually have UCF higher,
Yeah.
even though
Head to head.
Kansas State beat them. I just think overall, I feel like Kansas State looks worse.
That's
Kansas,
why I have them in 3. They're not
Congratulations.
bottom
they're bottom.
K State.
Mm.
Yeah, I
They're
have
better
them at the
than-
bottom.
bottom feeders.
The problem, yeah, I don't know.
Let's just be honest here. So anyone who watched Saturday night the Colorado BYU game,
You're so nice to be giving them their proper name.
I'm not giving anybody
tonight.
props. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying you're using their proper name.
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm saying how
It's not
nice
gonna-
of you.
I'm
It's
just
not gonna
saying
pay off for
that
it.
Nice of
was
you tonight. Oh, is sloppy?
terrible football. I'm just, I don't, my eyes work after watching Oregon.
Penn State.
We watch Utah.
I know.
Then you watch Penn State, Oregon, Georgia, Alabama. And then we watch BYU and Colorado. And I'm just going, man, I get you might be undefeated, but that doesn't mean squat.
It
Not at
was
this
like
point.
it was
It
like
was-
watching the NFL and then watching a Pee Wee league.
Yeah, it really was.
The difference in what I was watching. It really was. I'm sorry. They were
Colorado's terrible.
crap
BYU
teams.
is just
Colorado,
above
man,
it.
they're terrible. They might not win. They might not win another game. I looked at their schedule, and if they win 4 games, it'll be
really.
surprising. Yeah. Yeah, look at their schedule. It's not great.
I know.
It was
I mean,
it was a boring game. It was not. I don't know. I'm with you.
It was just kind of.
I
Two
mean, I had
very
not. I'm honestly, I had
Mid-teams.
not watched BYU.
That was my first game.
I mean,
watched.
why do I have any interest in watching him? I don't. I could care less if anything about him. But okay, they're playing Colorado. It's a league game. That's the only game on. I want to see what all the hype is. I see all over X and everyone pounding my feed all the time from BYU. I watch the game and I'm just going, man, tier 3. In fact, if I was to give a grade to teams, I would give Colorado a D, BYU is a C. That's how I do it as a grade.
Fair.
But I guess that goes with the tiers too.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. But that's
They
what
just
it is.
haven't played anybody. I mean, and which I get. A lot of people haven't played anybody yet. We're just getting into conference play, but
Yeah, let's go West
they
Virginia.
really haven't played anybody. And see that, yeah, they play West Virginia
here-
this
yeah.
week, and they'll win. And
Of
then,
course they'll win.
anyways, we don't need to talk about them. Why are we
No,
talking
I'm
about
just
them?
saying,
We
I'm
don't need
just
to talk about them anymore.
But I could talk about all the other teams why
Yeah.
you think that way. At this point, Colorado's one of them. I didn't think they were that bad. Now, sure, they had injuries, but I'm just saying as of right now, watching that game, I couldn't believe some of the
play calls.
play calls defensively and
Mind-blowing
offensively.
play calls.
I'm just going, these guys are not any good.
Yeah, it's a dumpster
That's
fire in
it.
Boulder right now.
So let us know if we got the tiers correct or if
We did.
James and Gary are wrong and I'm right. Just let us know. I mean, that's how it goes. All right, couple more things we're gonna talk
Can I
about.
ask this question? Someone
Yes.
mentioned, will Dion be back? I don't know, but I would say this. I mean, if it continues this way, I would say the Dion experiment was a failure. Okay, you had the 2 years of hype. The 2 years of hype, all of it. Now you just go back and think of it. And now this year,
Don't need to.
it looks really bad. So what's the hype then after? Because it's a hype machine,
Right?
Instead of a program builder.
Well, right, except
Uh-huh.
I don't know that you can say it's a failure because it did elevate Colorado all of a sudden. Now I think it's all gonna go back down.
Well, that's what I'm.
What are you
But-
you basing it on? Wins and losses or
No,
eyeballs
the-
and hype?
yeah,
That's what I'm
Two
talking
totally
about.
different things.
their ticket sales and
Sure.
their attendance and their things like that. I don't
Sure.
think Colorado would say it's a failure
No, they
because
wouldn't.
it has benefited them greatly. And so,
Okay, but I'm talking about the football
well, no,
program.
yeah,
The
it
experiment
never-
is making your program go up and contend.
But
No,
only
it's
to a
gonna
certain
go-
point.
And so how do you build that program? It was a very much a hype machine, social media type football.
I didn't think he was going to come back.
And
This
after
didn't
watching
either.
this year, you're going, okay,
So
Well,
I
then you
don't think
not
combine
looking
it-
good, man.
You combine it with his health issues.
Yeah.
That hopefully right now he seems to be doing okay. That's all the indicators. But you couple all of it together, losing. He doesn't have kids there anymore playing. His health, who knows? I don't know. I don't know if he'll be there next year.
let's do answer. We did have a question from our YouTube short that we posted this morning of do we think Utah should be ranked again in the top 25? I mean, yeah, but I just also AP is so screwed up that it makes no sense. Nothing makes any sense. But yeah, we have one loss to
A top 10 team.
the top 10 team. So of course, like we should, because you've got the other good losses that other teams have and they're still ranked. So we should be, but nobody watches the Big 12. I feel like.
Well, yeah, I mean, some do, but you know for a fact that those AP writers, they didn't watch the Utah West Virginia game.
No, they turn the TV off and go to bed.
They didn't, particularly back east.
1:30.
Nobody
It was in the
watched
middle
the,
of the day.
I mean,
the
the
Zoom
late
game.
No one. No, it didn't kick off till 10:30 p.m.
I'm just saying, man, that AP poll is a joke,
Yeah.
and that's part of the reason. The joke to me is what you just said about Utah. Okay, they lost one game so far. It's to Texas Tech. We don't have to rehash how that game played out, but that's our only loss. Every other game's been an absolute blowout. But let's put them on the outside. And the Zoobs are 4-0. But have you watched them play? So if you watch them play, you go out and you move. And you're telling me that ASU is worse than BYU? No. That's what the poll said.
So the poll
That
says
proves me no one's watching.
what also shows Arizona State has had two extremely close basically last second wins and a loss. Utah's blown everybody out and a loss to the top 10 team, and they're out. So it's all a joke.
I just think,
Yeah, you
so
look at-
answer the question.
You look at any of the
absolutely.
teams, like
Who's Penn State beat? Nobody.
nobody. They haven't played any. And so
So
they
they're
lost
number 8 or whatever the crap they are. It's stupid.
anyways.
So yes.
Nobody, Tony. Utah hasn't beaten anybody, but neither has 15 of the other teams that are in the top 25. That's the point.
That's all the point. And I, with my eyes, I watch the game.
Watch the game.
I don't know how good. Be honest with you, I really don't know how good Utah is yet.
No idea. The next 3 weeks are going to tell us.
We're going to know, and it's going to be that with everybody. But just what I've been watching, hey, there you go. I don't think some teams are what all the hype is, but we're going to find out, man.
There was an article this last week in the Salt Lake Tribune about the fan experience at Rice-Eccles and some of the improvements and changes that they are going to be making at Rice-Eccles. I thought it was interesting to read because it's stuff that we have talked about for so many years.
7 years we've
that
talked
needs
about this
to be
stuff.
done at Rice-Eccles. I want to know your thoughts about it because yes, they are making some improvements. But for me, it's just too slow and it's too small of things to really matter to me at this point. Like some of the stuff they were talking about, of course, okay, we've got the fireworks now when we score a touchdown, the cannon is back.
Great. Love that.
They brought the Ute Walk back, which is great. But to be quite honest, I've never gone over to the Ute Walk because we're always tailgating and I don't know, but people seem to really like it.
Light the torch.
The biggest issues to me are still the music, the volume, and the concourses.
Mm-hmm.
So until they fix the concourses, we're still going to have all of these issues going on at Rice-Eccles. And they said that is one of the things that they want to do, but that's going to be a big, huge project, very expensive, which I understand. Yes. But it's like, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, the logistics of doing the concourse, I don't know how you even begin to do that. But it is a nightmare.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
You go out into the concourse, it took me 30 minutes to walk a quarter of the way and then to walk back. It took me 30 minutes because it is so congested. There's so many people. People go out there and just stand. They do. They go to have a conversation. So that you're already taking thousands of people, putting them in a tight space. Some people are over here trying to get in concessions and those lines. Other people are trying to get in the bathroom. And then they have the genius idea of taking the ketchup, mustard, hot dog cart and putting that like halfway through. So it's bad. It's not big enough. And then, my number one, though, is the simplest fix. Turn the freaking volume up.
We talk about it all the time.
Week.
That won't even cost you anything.
No, you go like this. In fact, I will walk up to the booth and do it for you. Okay? It is the easiest, simplest thing. I'm watching games this weekend and I can hear the music through the television and the people are going nuts. I saw a reel of, Wisconsin does the jump around.
Yeah.
Did you see that reel of the DJ doing it? That thing was so freaking
loud.
loud. The people are going nuts. It's awesome. When our team runs out on the field, you don't even know what's happening. All of a sudden I look down and the motorcycle's coming out. Turn it up. No, that's it. If they just do that, yeah, the cannon's awesome. I love lighting the torch. It brings such energy.
A lot of people
my
don't like the
God.
torch.
He's
I'm being
joking.
It's
the
stupid.
dumbest thing ever.
But just
Oh,
for
come
this
on, you
season,
guys.
Gary,
for this
your
season.
energy. Here, Texas
Volume.
Mike, this is for you. He loves our
He loves
your
this.
energy will light the torch.
a DJ would be
What?
fine. Just turn it up
They have a DJ, or they used to have
They
a
used
DJ
to.
before
before the game. Just turn it up. That's it.
Well, turn it up and play music from this decade.
Even my daughter was like, "What are they saying?" No idea. Guys,
I don't know.
what? What do you say?
It's like they're trying to make changes. Supposedly, we're getting a drone show, which is great,
Fine.
but at the same time,
Permanent QBR on the scoreboard.
no, Gary, I'm going to talk about this. Oh,
Maybe
You light a
cougar
cougar on
tail.
fire.
maybe a cougar tail. We could light a
The
cougar tail on
spiritual,
fire.
man.
Here's what in
Some
the
arrows.
concourses, you need people there directing the flow of traffic because James is right. Everyone goes out there and just stands there.
It's bad, man.
And so you need more fan up volunteers, or you need people to be saying, keep it moving along, or tell people where they need to go. What do you want to add?
I think they should bring back
Nothing. It's fine.
the giant drum.
Everything at Rice-Eccles is fine.
No, I'm saying you guys said it. I don't need to add anything.
Gary never leaves his seat.
I do.
Yeah, do you?
No, because if anyone's going up, he says, get me a beverage or get me a pretzel.
I'm not stupid.
So he never has to even leave his seat. So he doesn't even know these things go on.
No, Dilly, you're supposed to move. Move with the
The
flow.
problem is if there's a lot of people, there's only so much you can do.
Right, and I get that. There's only
Right.
so
Well,
much.
There's
Yeah.
only so much room. I don't know what you do.
The concourse, that one's super tricky
That's-
because I don't know what you do.
If
Because
there's massive
so
amounts
many
of people,
people,
it's just
and it's only so wide.
it's so and
I
then
think
you have to wait. So
You
whatever.
have to have people designating like where to go.
But whatever.
I mean, they're at least listening. So I guess when they ask for those fan surveys, do fill them out because it sounds like they do read through all of them.
Yeah, they're looking back on ones that we did 6 years ago. So good job.
I know it's so true.
Treat the concourse like a mosh. That'd be
It's
great.
So true. Okay, we're gonna end with this last question, because it was prevalent to this weekend, both in college and NFL. Which is better, the overtime in college or overtime in NFL? I don't know the exact ins and outs of NFL overtime, so you two are gonna have to refresh my memory.
Both teams get a possession.
Yeah.
And that's basically it's like the fourth quarter, but both teams get a possession. You score, the other team has to score. You don't score, they go down and kick a field goal, they win.
Okay, so what do you prefer?
So I prefer college for one reason. One reason only.
You're
Here's the only reason. College, you get a winner at the freaking end.
I know what.
okay. That's fair.
The NFL, you watch 3.5 hours to then go, and it's a tie. Just soccer? What are we doing? A tie? The Cowboys versus the Packers goes 3.5 hours. You watch the whole freaking thing, and it's all right. Game's over. Tied 40-40.
Yeah.
That is, you could see it on the players, the coaches. Everyone's like, well, this was a giant waste of our freaking time. It was stupid.
Right.
College
why,
has
why even play?
Why even play? College has a bunch of stupid rules. There's the things that I have issues with. I think it's so dumb that, okay, you've scored. Now we're just doing 2-point conversions back and forth. That's stupid. But at least at the end, somebody wins.
I'm okay with college, the first OT, and I'm even okay with the second OT that then you have to
Yes.
go for 2 if you score a touchdown.
I'm okay with that.
Leave it as that.
Yes. Agreed.
The third, when it switches to then all of a sudden we're just doing 2-point conversion, that's ridiculous.
Just back and forth 2-point conversions. Yeah, just do it the 25. And then if you score, okay, now you got to go for 2.
because they need to shorten the games.
Oh,
need
do
to
they?
make them shorter. Blah,
And
blah,
stop
blah, blah, blah.
1,500 commercial breaks.
Gary, what do you prefer?
I mean, I agree. I don't like the tie, but having said that, I prefer the NFL. Play it out like a real game. In the NFL, then you could just keep playing until someone wins. Someone's going to win. Or you could start at the 50 or something. But I like playing the field. I like playing the game, not just from the 20-yard line and then 2-point conversions. That's not the real game.
the
And
game.
someone
Game.
determines a winner, not even the real game. So I prefer playing it out. If you need an extra break for safety, I don't know, do it
You
after.
can't though, because that'll make the games too long.
No, it'll be
I
rare.
mean,
It's rare that happens. Well, honestly, you
know.
look at the ties, it's very rare.
Right.
Okay, maybe you could modify it a little bit, but yet still play real football. You have to go at least 50 yards, but whatever.
I also don't.
I prefer
in
pros.
college, those
like
stats in
college.
college should not count
I know.
because
The
you'll turn it
OT
on.
stats.
Yeah,
you're
that's
like,
true. That's stupid too.
quarterback had 17 touchdown passes. Oh.
700 yards.
Yeah, because it went to overtime and it went to the 9th overtime. So yeah, he threw a bunch of touchdowns. Those should not count. But yeah, overall, I'm with you. Play the game. The game is 3 phases. Play the
I'd
game
rather
out.
play the whole game out.
It'd be like, I mean, it's so, but ending in a tie, that's just pathetic.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here tonight. On our way out, we're going to say happy birthday to my husband. It's his birthday today.
Oh, we didn't talk about Paul.
Oh, okay. Let's mention really quick today. Pencil neck Paul Feinbaum said he might leave ESPN to run for Senate.
I'm here for it, baby.
Oh my God.
Let's
In-
go.
Are you-
I'm gonna
Alabama.
campaign for that, man.
You're
What
gonna,
state?
You're gonna, in
Alabama.
Alabama.
So
Oh
the
my
Bama fans are
gosh.
voting for him.
I bet he would win.
He'll win.
If he actually does that, if he runs, don't you think he'll
In
win?
FBC country, they'll
Yeah,
vote for him.
In Alabama,
That's all it
he'll
takes.
have Nick Saban campaign
all it
for
takes.
him, and
In the South is you big.
I don't know,
football guy,
man. I don't
that's it.
think so.
you don't think he?
I think all the other teams fan bases don't like him because he's a
That's
homer.
true,
but
like
it's just-
Auburn and
Yeah,
He's
Auburn,
Alabama.
his
All he needs is
guts.
Alabama fans. That's it. He'll win.
I don't know. Pencil neck, yeah, but
Yeah,
what
give me a break.
would happen if we didn't see Pencil neck
I'm hoping he wins,
on ESPN?
so that I don't have to look at him anymore on ESPN.
Then you'd have to see him in the Senate, and
yeah.
then it would turn political crap, and that's not fun.
No, that's even worse.
All right. Everybody,
next
rest your boy.
We're going to preview ASU. We'll know some
Rest your
information by
body,
then.
rest your mind, soul. See you next week.